But really the story of success kind of starts here. So why is it that every profession out there, there's those that are just making the cut, I mean, just kind of squeaking in and meeting their goals, or coming close enough to where they're not going to be let go? And what's the difference between those and those that are moderately successful, meeting your sales goals, but not taking home any of the trophies or anything like that, but you're making a decent living and you're meeting your goals, to those that are super successful? What is really the difference? The difference is the choices that they make. You're in total control of your success. Would you believe that statement to be true? So how far is the gap between the different levels of success? How far is that gap between those that are just making the cut to those that are super successful? Really, it's as big as you allow it. So what's the difference between a silver medal and a gold medal? The color. Ooh, that's interesting. That's a perception thing, isn't it? No. That's a great answer, though. The difference is trimming your fingernails. So it's really all about perception, conscious versus subconscious mind. And the best way to really demonstrate this is really, there's this Latin quote. It says, "Credos quod habes et habes." What you believe to be real is real. Would you agree with that statement? Well, sometimes though, what happens if you perceive to be real may not always be real. And I have a demonstration to prove that here. I have this napkin, and I need your participation in this. I will have you shout out your answers nice and loud. First of all, what shape is this napkin now? Square. All together? Square. Very good. And what shape is it now? No, it's still a square. I just turned it like this. So yeah, it's all about perception. Now again, shout out your answers nice and loud. What color is the napkin? White. Once again? White. Nice and loud? White. With conviction? White. What do cows drink? Milk. No, they drink water. All about perception. So how do you smash the old habits and become successful? All right. How do you get rid of these old bad habits? 3 easy steps. It's really not that difficult. The first step is to simply recognize that they do not help you. The old habit does not. You need to simply release them. Now, this all sounds too easy. In hypnosis, it is that easy. And change your attitude. You see, really, you are in total control of this. Your attitude is really sort of formed based upon your beliefs, your morals, values, and ethics. That comes in your subconscious mind, which is the biggest hard drive you'll ever use. So if you're going to reformat your hard drive, you go to your subconscious mind, you change all those things around. You and only you can do that. Other things can influence you. I can't change your beliefs. I might be an influence to you, but you are the one that ultimately has to flip that switch. Press the enter button, reprogram, whatever you want to call it. So once you accept that, once you change your attitude, that's when you're able to finally change these bad habits. Changing your attitude is the simplest, fastest, easiest, most effective way to instantly change the outcome of your future. But the law of expectation, though, is really where I think it happens. If you can dream it, believe it, you can certainly. But my absolute positive favorite is this. Recognize it, acknowledge it, understand it, know it, accept it. That's where the change happens. When you accept it in your belief system, that's when that corner gets turned. And then you certainly can. I like this one better. Motivation rests between hope and expectation. Now, however, there is a connotation of negativity here. Hope can be negative. Now you're thinking, wait, it's one of the big 3, hope, charity, hope, faith, and charity, right? How could it be bad? Well, I hope this works. You see how the language that we use plays a big difference on our success? I hope this works? Oh no, I expect that this will work. So mind mapping. I want to now transition to how we take goals from something we write down on a piece of paper or something we think about to moving them into action. So connecting the goal to the various modalities in your mind. Modalities is just a fancy word for saying. And then intentionally turning thoughts into action. The operative word here is intentionally. Not just going through the motions. I want to talk about once you do set that goal, intentionally moving it into action. That's the part, remember that's the fingernail difference? That's the part that separates the silver from the gold. That's the part that separates those that are just sort of making it by to those that are super successful.